The smartest sports YouTuber back with another video. And I told you, Justin Herbert choked again against the Dallas Cowboys defense that wasn't even that good. They were banged up. There's no way Justin Herbert should have choked that game. Joe Burrow is off to a better start than Justin Herbert. And I know they both had shitty games this week. Well, yesterday, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They both had shitty games. I'm not going to be delusional and say, oh, Joe Burrow had actually, if you look at it, he had a good game. Like Justin Herbert fans always try to do. No, they both played bad. But if you look at the numbers, if you look at what happened on the field, if you look at the film, Joe Burrow has been better these first 2 weeks. That is 100% fact. Justin Herbert has a way of choking games. He has a way of losing close games. Where's the Anthony Lynn blame? Is this Anthony Lynn's fault that happened against the Cowboys? You put up 17 points on this Cowboys defense. Joe Burrow put up 17 against the Bears. And his second straight game with at least one interception. I told you Justin Herbert's going to be a turnover machine this year. And he's just proven me right. I told you his touchdowns were going to go down. His interceptions would go up. He has an 86 pass rating this season compared to Joe Burrow's 95. So don't even compare the two. Like I said, Joe Burrow's in a league of his own when it comes to Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, I never said he was bad. Justin Herbert can be pretty good right now, but he is overrated because people had him in the MVP conversation. They had him in top 5 conversations. I tried to tell you that Justin Herbert is overrated. That doesn't mean I'm saying he's bad, but he's overrated. He just put up 17 points against a banged-up Cowboys defense. That is embarrassing. He just choked against the Dallas Cowboys. 1 touchdown, 2 picks, and yes, he got his yards. He threw the ball over 40 times. We know that. Joe Burrow is working with a conservative play caller right now because he's trying to protect Burrow from injury, even though he's still getting hit. So, Joe Burrow didn't even attempt to pass over 11 yards in the first 3 quarters. That's kind of hard. You're just pigeonholing Joe Burrow into this dink and dunk passer right now when his strength is 11 to 15 yards down the field. That's his strength, and he's already shown improvement with his deep ball because he's hit multiple 40-plus yard touchdown passes for Jamar Chase. So, Joe Burrow's in a league of his own. He is not. Don't even compare him to Justin Herbert. It's embarrassing for you to try to do that. Joe Burrow was up against a much better defense Sunday, and they both played bad. But if you look at it, Joe Burrow threw more touchdown passes. And if Trey Hendrickson makes a sack on 3rd and 9 at the end of the game, Joe Burrow gets the ball back, drives his team down, and probably win the game. That's 100% fact. 2 touchdowns, 3 picks for Justin Herbert this season. 86 passer rating. That is embarrassing. I told you he would have a sophomore slump, and who was right? Me. I told you the Bengals would be better than the Chargers, and who was right? Me. What's Justin Herbert's excuse? His O-line looked good. He's got the receivers. He's got everything he needs, and he's getting outplayed by Joe Burrow, whose offensive line is not good right now. Trey Hopkins, coming off an ACL injury, looks like shit. Xavier Ciofelu is shit. Okay, so I don't want to hear any excuses from Chargers fans. I don't want to hear, oh, well, if you actually watch the game, he played good. He had a 34 QBR, and they take into account all that shit. And I know Joe Burrow had worse against the Bears, but if you combine week 1 with week 2 for both QBs, Joe Burrow, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks, 95 passer rating versus Justin Herbert, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, 86 passer rating. It's not even close. Joe Burrow is outplaying Justin Herbert. Joe Burrow is just a better quarterback than Justin Herbert. That is 100% fact. If you put Joe Burrow on the Chargers, they're 2-0 right now. Justin Herbert finds a way to choke games away. He is now becoming known as a choker. I mean, that interception in the red zone when it was a tie game, 14-14, that is embarrassing. That's a terrible interception. I don't even know what he was looking at. That is embarrassing. If you don't turn the ball over, you probably win the game. They were in the red zone 7 times. If you kick all field goals, you end up with 21 points instead of 17. So Justin Herbert has to find a way to stop choking in the red zone, stop choking in these close games. Late in the game, he's got to find a way to stop choking. I told you, Joe Burrow is better than Justin Herbert. That's 100% fact. And he's been better these first 2 weeks, like I said he would. And Justin Herbert has no excuse. Joe Burrow's the one coming off a major knee injury. But Joe Burrow's the one who's trying to ease back into the offense. And his coach is trying to protect him more, calling these conservative play calls. A lot of short passes that's pigeonholing him. A lot of Joe Mixon runs that's not doing anything for the offense. So Joe Burrow's the one with the team limiting him now at the start of the year because of the injury. Justin Herbert has no excuses. He has a lot better O-line. He has the weapons. He doesn't have an injury to worry about. So you guys, you Justin Herbert fanboys, need to just come to the realization that I was right this whole time. Joe Burrow is a much better quarterback, and that is a fact. And going into week 3, Joe Burrow will outplay him again, even against a lot better defense than what Justin Herbert is facing, and that is a fact. And for the people who bet me that Justin Herbert was going to win MVP, you might as well just pay up the bets now. You don't have a chance. Like I said, I made a video, one of my first videos, that Tom Brady's going to win MVP, and how's that looking? Yeah, it's looking like I'm right. He's not even close to the MVP conversation. I told you he's not going to sniff the MVP conversation. Joe Burrow will have a better year. The Bengals will be better than the Chargers. All these things I said are coming true, and that is a fact. So don't ever doubt me again. Don't ever say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what, you're delusional. You're a Justin Herbert hater. How am I a hater? I said Justin Herbert was good. He is just overrated. He's not top 10. He's not top 5. He's not in the MVP conversation. He's definitely not better than Joe Burrow. And Joe Burrow's proven it again and again and again. So I need you guys to hold this L. And, yeah, just admit I was right. Down in the comments, I would like, I apologize coming from a Chargers fan. Just send a bunch of apologies, and yeah, it is what it is. I was right again. I'll be right week 3. I'll be right week 4. I just will keep being right. But anyways, I'll leave that video off there. Drop a like if you drop a dislike. You're a biased Justin Herbert fanboy. You're a biased Joe Burrow hater. I mean, I don't know what to say. The numbers are in front of you. The film is in front of you. It's clear that Joe Burrow's outplaying Justin Herbert so far. If you want to make the case that, oh, Justin Herbert will pick it up, but he hasn't picked it up. He started off slow. He started off in his sophomore slump ways that I told you what would happen, and I've just been getting proven right. I mean, his numbers are screaming what I've been trying to tell you guys. Nowhere near the MVP conversation, not top 10, not top 5. All the good numbers are going down. All the bad numbers are going up, and that is a fact. So yeah, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll repeat that again. And yeah, you just listen to the smartest sports YouTuber on the planet. That's a fucking fact! And I'm out.